I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I had food in my mouth. God damn it! How's everybody doing? Welcome to Get on the Side. This is Ray. Have Heather and JP here with me. I had a horrible day at work. Whatever. How y'all doing?
I didn't sleep at all last night, so
He didn't even sleep at all last night.
nope.
What about you, Heather?
She
Well,
was
I had some fun adventures with the Horny Goat Crew last night,
And
and
she had fun adventures last night with the Horny Goat Crew.
she
yeah,
got
and some of my herbal edibles there didn't kick in until after we got off the stream. So
she started fucking. She was snoring. I could hear her in the other
Oh
fucking room.
no!
I scared myself awake a couple times.
Oh, wait, did you take it later?
I
Mid-
ate it. I ate it at 9 o'clock. Took
So-
a shower, got back, did the stream with them. Felt absolutely nothing through the entire stream.
So Wendy ended up sleeping with me last night,
You
Well,
got
that's-
some weak
but
gums.
I could still hear Heather snoring,
Eh.
and she was
Yeah.
in Wendy's room with the door closed. It is.
Jesus.
Well, it
Wait,
wasn't fully
Ow.
closed because of Blanche.
It is what it is. It's fine. But I did not sleep. I had a major toothache last night. I got to get my
Those
teeth
are the
fixed.
worst.
I can't afford it, and I just don't. You know. I'm
trust me, I'm
trying-
going through it.
Yeah. So yeah. Other than that, I'm fine. Tired, but I'm doing well.
What's up? You know who wish they was doing well?
You?
Philadelphia Eagles.
We'll talk about them. You're gonna be surprised what I have to say. Based on
Trust
what
me,
I've
I'm not
seen.
mad. I'm not
Based-
mad at anything how we did so far.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, you're gonna dissect it. No? Okay. So what team would you like to start off with?
Start off with the Dallas Cowboys.
We'll go alphabetical.
Oh, that's right. See, Cowgirls. All right, we're gonna start.
Actually, it's D.
For Dallas.
That is correct.
It always goes
We
by
also-
city. It doesn't go by the team name.
Because if that was the case, we'd start with the Washington Commanders.
That's true.
M before W.
right.
Go ahead. Oh,
All right.
actually, I'll go. I'll go first.
I was gonna
They
say, you're the
haven't
one with
really-
the list.
They haven't really done anything. I'm not gonna lie.
They did absolutely shit.
They re-signed Rico Dowdell. I think that's how it's pronounced. They re-signed Chuma Adoga. They re-signed Jordan Lewis. They re-signed long snapper Trent Sieg. He's a cornerback, by the way. Chuma Adoga is an offensive tackle. Rico Dowdell is a running back. Probably their biggest signing so far is Eric Kendricks, linebacker.
From where?
Well, I mean, he started in Minnesota, and I can't remember where he played last year.
Chargers.
Well, let me see what it says here. But go ahead.
I mean, again, not again, but Dallas will always be that
Looks like
team to
Chargers.
beat in the NFC East, no matter what they do and how bad they play.
Okay.
Honestly, the East consists of Philly and Dallas, and the other two teams is just like just there.
So,
Sometimes you
right. So what what I will say about this Dallas team is it is the most talented roster
that
out
doesn't
there.
do shit.
Well, I mean, I think they kind of got caught. They didn't have they're missing two cornerbacks. They ran into injuries much like the Bills did at the end of the year. I picked the Cowboys to go to the Super Bowl last year.
really you think so? Like, I mean, you predicted that?
Yeah. Don't you remember I said it was going to be Dallas and Philadelphia in the NFC title game?
Oh, and then you said that Cowboys are gonna go
Well,
over.
then San Francisco beat fucking Philadelphia, Dallas, and I'm like, oh, there goes that. And then the
Right.
very next week, Dallas beat Philadelphia, and I said, there goes that. So it's just one of those things. With Dallas, they don't do much. They don't have to do much. They have talent at all levels. They
Yeah,
did lose. They did lose. Their starting running back, so they're probably. I don't know what they're going to do in the draft. They're probably going to go offensive line because they lost Tyron Smith. We will see what they do.
I'm thinking they're going to go all out, considering they didn't do much in free agency.
They're going to have to. They're going to have to draft good. That's all I can say.
yeah. I mean, I really don't have much to say about Dallas. I don't really care for them.
Nobody
as a
really
team.
does.
Well, I mean, they're a threat to win the Super Bowl every year.
I mean, they had,
Provided they can get Jerry Jones to back the fuck off.
He
and let
has.
that fucking...
Actually, he has. He's kind of mellowed out with the stupid shit. I think, personally. That's me, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's yet to be seen.
Well, I mean, last year he didn't really. I would say he's kind of started doing that. He's not trying to get hands in. I think he trusts McCarthy for play calling. When I say that Jerry Jones gets involved, he gets involved in every aspect of the game. He's a general manager. He needs to say owner, general manager. That's fine. I don't care about that. But when he starts telling Mike McCarthy what he needs to do, that's where Jerry Jones I had a problem with Jerry Jones. Mm-hmm. That's where I had a problem with Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones Jerry Jones can. He played college football himself. He can evaluate talent. I mean, look at the roster he's put together. He put that together. That's him. Mm. So he knows what he's doing. It's just when he starts dabbing into the fucking coaching arena, he needs to stop doing that. And he hasn't done that. He's been hands off with Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy's just got to Mike McCarthy's a great coach. There's a reason they brought him to Green Bay. He won a Super Bowl with Green Bay, so I know he can do the job. Mm-hmm. They just have to put it all together. Dallas just has to put it together. The problem is with Dallas is they have all this talent all over the field, and they think that they're just going to win based on what talent they have. Remember what I said when you got to put pieces together? Dallas has the pieces. They just have some people that think they're better than don't have to play hard. That's Dallas's problem. And it was very evident in the game against Green Bay, in the playoff game. Very evident. They just decided not to show up. So that's where I stand with Dallas. They can do it. They just have to. The mindset of we don't need to try hard needs to stop with them.
Any other thoughts about Dallas?
Heather, I don't have any.
No, it's just.
Go ahead.
They're gonna need to really step up. Yes, they're a Super Bowl contender every year. All 32 teams are. Maybe 28.
Maybe 17.
But
there's quite a few teams that are nowhere near being Super Bowl ready.
And Browns?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they've yet to prove that they actually can be Super Bowl contenders.
Agreed.
You know what team I think could be actual playoff contenders this upcoming season?
How do you figure?
based on what
So
they did in free
here's
agency.
what they've done in free agency. Signed quarterback Drew Lock to a 1-year, $5 million deal. He's not that good.
That's fine.
They signed
Daniel Jones could just
They signed Devin Singletary to a free agent contract. A huge step down from Saquon Barkley. Signed Miles Boykin. Signed Isaiah McKenzie. Okay, I know Miles Boykin. I know Isaiah McKenzie. Are they really going to help Daniel Jones? No. Jermaine Olumunor signed a 2-year, $14 million deal. Offensive tackle Matt Nelson signed a free agent deal. These are guys that are probably Jermaine Olumunor and Devin Singletary are the starters that I see on this thing. Besides John Runyon. John Runyon signed a free agent deal. He was a starting guard for the Packers. He was considered their best offensive lineman coming into the year. Besides, and I cannot, Elton Jenkins and Bakhtiari. Aaron Stinney signed a contract. Austin Schlottman signed with the Giants. I don't know why. I guess I can understand why they went out and got Brian Burns, who's an edge rusher. They got him in a trade with the Panthers along with the 2024 fifth-round pick in exchange for a second and fifth-round picks and a 2025 conditional fifth-rounder. Burns signed a new 5-year deal with the Giants worth up to $150 million. That's $76 million fully guaranteed at signing. The former first rounder had initially received a non-exclusive franchise tag from Carolina. So
they also got Jack Stoll. You mentioned that tight end.
who?
Jack Stoll.
Never heard of him.
He was the number 2 tight end on the Eagles.
Jack Stahl.
Correct.
That just goes to show you
Nah,
they've done nothing.
Nah, come on.
How many catches did he have?
Come on, he had like 8,000 catches, more than
He had 8,000 catches.
Mark Andrews. Like, come on, man.
Well,
You
Mark
could say
Andrews was hurt all year. You dumbass. What's his name? How do you spell his name?
JACKSTOLL.
SCO.
STOLL.
Yeah, 5 catches for 38 yards.
What? That's Madden stats.
For one fucking game.
Played
That's a
one
season.
game.
That's a whole season. You had 5
Come
catches
on.
for 38 yards. The fuck are you smoking?
You the one that said the Giants could be potential to go to the playoffs. Heather said Super Bowl. I was telling y'all I don't think I see that.
I don't see it. I don't at all. I think they're going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL. Again.
Yo, I don't know what's going on with this team. It's just like they cannot catch a break. They can't do nothing right.
They signed Isaiah Simmons. They got better on defense. They signed Isaiah Simmons, former first-round pick, top 10 pick, Darnay Holmes, and Jalen Mills. So they got better on defense. Offensively, they are going to struggle. I do not see them competing in the NFC East. I think they may finish in last place based on what they're doing here. They better make a splash at draft time. That's all I'm saying,
It's like-
which is 2 weeks from today, actually.
I think the organization gave up on itself.
No. They haven't given up on themselves. It's just they don't have... Well, they fired their GM last year. So the problem was the GM is bringing people in. He just was a bad evaluator of talent, I think.
Mm.
So there's that. Not much to say about the Giants. They're a couple of years away. This may be Dabble's last hurrah as a coach in New York. I
Dan
don't
Campbell.
know. Dable.
Who you-
Dabble. He's the head coach.
Oh.
Dabble. His name is Brian Dabble, I think is
I
his
think
name.
so, yeah.
I think he's going to end up getting fired at the end of the year if he hasn't already.
This is a weak division. It's like
There's two teams in this division that are making the playoffs, and that's
right,
Dallas and Philadelphia.
and it's always that. I was just.
We'll get to Philadelphia there next.
Anybody got anything else to say about New York?
Again, I think they could finish in last place.
Yeah.
I don't see them being any good. I'm not going to lie.
All right. Well, I could agree with you on that because I think they almost finished last place last season, didn't they?
No, Washington. The New York Giants finished like 8-9, I think, or 7-10, something like that. They didn't finish too far out, but they weren't very good.
What team we have next?
Philadelphia, the Eagles. So here's
Yeah.
who they have signed. Will Greer. He signed a 1-year deal. He is a backup quarterback. Kenny Pickett was acquired in a trade with the Steelers along with a 2024 fourth-round pick in exchange for a third-rounder and 2 seventh-round picks. So what that means is Philadelphia is they got Kenny Pickett and a fourth-round pick. They traded away a third-rounder and 2 2025 seventh-round picks. Not bad.
And they was trying to acquire like early in free agency they were trying to acquire another like a round 3 pick. So I forgot what person. I think it was Hassan, but they ended up doing something else with Hassan.
They ended up releasing him,
Yeah,
I think.
with a
I think
round
he signed,
3.
he signed a free agent deal with somebody.
He signed with the Jets.
Yeah. Signed it. Saquon Barkley.
Yes, the
signed
running back
with the
Saquon.
Philadelphia Eagles on a 3-year, $37.75 million contract with $25.5 million fully guaranteed. That is actually less than he probably should have gotten. I think he is a $20 million man. So they
Steve
got him
Austin.
at a discount. They signed Paris Campbell, who was a second-round pick and was a pretty good receiver.
What team he came from?
Came from Indianapolis.
Okay.
He was their leading receiver for years. Like his problem is he gets hurt. He's injury prone. He's just got to stay healthy. Devontae Parker has had a couple of good years with New England. He's been the bright spot for New England.
Mm-hmm.
So they've added some depth at receiver. If they can stay healthy, you got 4 pretty good receivers there. They signed tight end Albert Oak. I can't pronounce his name. Okwu Gabunan.
Albon. I know you're talking about Albert. Something.
Yep. And CJ Uzamwa, who is the leading receiving tight end for Cincinnati. They now have a dual threat at tight end, so they shored up their passing offense, which was a weak spot for them. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Offensive guard Landon Dickerson agreed to a 4-year, $84 million contract extension with the max value of $87 million, includes $50 million guaranteed. Matt Hennessy, a former first-round pick, agreed to terms on a 1-year deal. He's a starter.
I thought Cam Jurgens was going to start as center. No.
He's
Or they
garbage.
will just like flip. Cam Jurgens is gone.
Who?
Jurgens. You don't know who Cam Jurgens is?
He definitely isn't the center. That was Josh Kelsey or Jason
No, he
Kelsey.
was behind Kelsey. He was like,
Yeah, but he didn't start. I don't even know who he is. So they actually,
that's messed up.
yeah, no, it's not. It's just fact. They re-signed Brandon Graham to a 1-year deal. They signed
Right.
Bryce Huff to a 3-year, $51.1 million contract. He's pretty good. That's $17 million that they put towards him. Zach Bond agreed to a 1-year deal. He's a pretty good linebacker. Oren
Mm-hmm.
Burks signed a 1-year deal. He's a pretty good linebacker. Julian Aquara, pretty good linebacker. Devin White,
Yep.
really good fucking linebacker, signed a 1-year, $7.5 million deal. I'm surprised that it's just $7.5 million.
Your name something like that.
He
Was
was
he with Tampa
he
Bay?
was an inside linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers alongside whatever his fucking name, Levante David.
Okay.
That you couldn't run on these two. He's the guy that everybody was saying that if Aaron Rodgers would have just ran the ball, he would have gotten tackled before he got into the end zone, even though he had 15 yards between him and Devin White. That's how he's really fast. He's sideline to sideline, one of the fastest running linebackers in the NFL. He runs like a 4.3 40 and is like 245 pounds. He's really good.
Somebody like that. How you let that person go?
Tampa Bay couldn't afford him. That's
Always
what I'm
come down to
assuming.
the cash. Yeah.
Because they re-signed Levante David, I think. They have a lot of people that needed to re-sign. Tampa Bay is going to be missing. They're gonna struggle, I think, this next year. They might be good, but cornerback Tyler Hall signed a 1-year deal. Avonte Maddox re-signed on a 1-year deal. C.J. Gardner Johnson signed a deal worth up to a 3-year deal worth $33 million. He's one of the best safeties in the game. I don't want to hear
No, I'm happy he's back.
Kicker Jake Elliott signed a 4-year, $24 million extension. Braden Mann agreed to a 1-year extension. Rick Lovato signed a 2-year extension. He's their long snapper. Super Bowl. They have Super
What?
Bowl. They have Super Bowl.
Hold on.
They have Super
Rewind
Bowl.
that back?
They have Super Bowl written all over. What they've done?
How we know what he was doing. Now there's still holes in their fucking defense. Don't get it twisted now.
Where?
I still think there's holes.
Where? Tell me.
Cornerback.
No.
Probably.
Where? What? They have two of that. No. No. I'm
All
telling
right,
you.
we'll see. We'll see on the field.
So last year, both of the starting cornerbacks were fighting injuries. They are getting them healthy. You watch. Next year, Philadelphia is going to be lights out on defense. With the addition of Devin White, because he can cover.
Mm-hmm.
The linebacking core is the problem in Philadelphia. They could not cover anybody in the middle of the field. They have shored up and went out and got Devin White. Hassan Reddick is not an inside linebacker. He's an outside linebacker, edge rusher.
Right.
He was playing a position that is not suited to him this year. That's why
They put him on the inside a bit, and then he went on the outside. He started playing on the outside while he was
he
inside.
had to, because that's where he is good at.
Correct.
It was too little, too late.
Yeah.
Right.
And they didn't have anybody else on the inside. So with Zach Bond, he's an outside linebacker, can run fast. Or Devin White is a quarter. He's an inside linebacker that again can run sideline to sideline. He's really fast. Avonte Maddox, he's pretty good. He's a pretty good slot corner. And C.J. Gardner Johnson is considered one of the best safeties in the league. Darius Slay, I think, is still there.
Avonte Maddox is just he needs to stay healthy though.
Okay,
That's
that's what I'm saying. If he can stay healthy, I can tell you right now, this team should and could be in the Super Bowl. This team right here has Super Bowl written all over it. With the addition of their receiving core,
Yeah.
they got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Devontae Parker, and Paris Campbell. That's pretty good 4 wide receiver tandem right there. And then Jalen Hurts, if he's healthy, can run the ball and throw it. You got Saquon Barkley in the backfield. Come on,
yeah.
man. Come on, man. I'm telling you, offensively, they're going to be great. Defensively, I think they're going to be good. You don't need to be great defensively. You need to be good.
Right.
To win a Super Bowl.
Okay.
In today's game. Yep.
I mean, I'm gonna always say that they have Super Bowl potential.
Well, there's gonna come a time when you're not gonna see that, and you're gonna be like, this team is not gonna be very good.
I'm sure the day is coming.
It'll happen sooner than you think.
Everybody's already retiring.
I was gonna say more and more Eagles are gonna start retiring.
Yeah, a lot of their offensive linemen, they're getting old. They're not young anymore.
I'm gonna watch it happen with the Ravens too.
Oh, you say you watched it happen?
I'm going to watch it happen. I mean, I partially did with Terrell Suggs and fucking Ray Rice.
The thing with them, with the Ravens, is they have a really good coaching staff.
Yeah, they get them up to speed pretty quick.
Gets people that come in behind. They have a really good draft and develop plan. They're really good at. They're like Green Bay, draft and develop.
I just know that they're going to win the championship, NFC East championship.
Based on what I'm looking at, they should have.
Got extreme potential to do so. Yeah.
They should be favored to win the NFC East.
All right, and then we also got new. The Eagles got new coordinators. So let's see how everything pans out with that. All right, solid. Howie knows what he's doing when it comes down to free agent and scouting.
Yeah. And then we got the Washington Commanders. Is there anything else?
No.
Nah. Then we have the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, the Washington Commanders. Quarterback Jeff Driscoll. QB Marcus Mariota signed a 1-year deal worth $6 million. Could be up to $10 million with incentives. Signed Austin Eckler to a 2-year deal worth up to $11.4 million. Jamison Crowder re-signed on a free agent deal. Olamide Zaccheaus agreed to a free agent deal. Zach Ertz, pretty good tight end, signed a 1-year deal up to $5 million. Cornelius Lucas re-signed. Nick Allegretti signed a 3-year, $16 million deal. He came from Kansas City. Tyler Biadasz, watched him play in college, signed a 3-year, $30 million contract. Michael Dieter signed a free agent deal. Also watched him. He was the 3rd-round pick. What are you doing? Dorrance Armstrong signed a 3-year deal worth up to $45 million. Clelin Ferrell signed a 1-year, $3.75 million deal. Dante Fowler signed a... Where is... Oh, crap.
Dante Fowler that name sounds familiar.
He played for Philadelphia for a year, I think. Efe Obada re-signed a free agent deal. Frankie Louvu signed a 3-year, $36 million deal. Good linebacker. Bobby Wagner, who is going to be in the Hall of Fame, signed a one year deal worth up to $8.5 million. Michael Walker signed a free agent deal. Cornerback Michael Davis signed a free agent deal. James Pierre signed with the Commanders. I don't know. Jeremy Chin, who is a safety for the Carolina Panthers, signed a one-year $4.1 million deal. And Brandon McManus and Tyler Ott, who is their long snapper, McManus is their kicker, signed a one-year deal. $3.6 million, and Tyler Ott signed a 3-year deal.
A lot of signings in Washington.
Huh?
There's a
I
lot
said
of good
they-
signings there. However,
They're in the same boat as New York. They're gonna draft a quarterback.
You think they need that?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They might take Marvin Harrison Jr.
I think a lot.
Who I said the Bears should have taken and kept Justin Fields, but they're fucking stupid. So there's that. I don't know why you don't take the best player at number one. If the best player is there at number one, take him. He's better. He is the best player coming out of this draft. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Marvin Harris. I thought it
They
was
think
Caleb.
he is the next Randy Moss.
Mm.
I watched him in college, and this kid can make catches that OBJ only wishes he could make. Ohio State has.
You know what?
If you ever watch Ohio State college, the wide receiving core at Ohio State, they've had a run where 5 guys have gone in the first round. They've got Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson. Then they have, Jamison Williams, who played for Alabama, and I can't remember who signed him. He started in Ohio State. They have Marvin Harrison Jr. They also, Jackson Njigba Smith, first round pick. They got another kid that's coming up. He's going to be a first round pick. Curtis Samuel. Ohio State is wide receiver U. They are. That's why Ohio State's good every year.
So in high school, you want to be a receiver, you will go to Ohio State.
Well, they just get really good players to come to Ohio State. It's just that Ohio State and Alabama and
Georgia
and Michigan. It's getting to the blue bloods of college football are starting to come back again. Michigan and Ohio State. It hasn't always been Alabama and Georgia. They've always been really, 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 really good.
Mm-hmm.
But they aren't they are the blue bloods, but there's blue bloods. Ohio State and Michigan are blue bloods. Penn State is a blue blood. They get 5-star recruits all the time.
Mm.
We'll see how Alabama fares on the college scene because Nick Saban's gone.
yeah, he retired.
You're retired. But the Washington Commanders are going to be good. They're going to be okay.
Be better.
They're going to be okay. They're going to be able to run the ball. They have really good running backs. They have the quarterback. I can't think of his name. Sam Howell. He's not bad. He's okay. I'm not going to hate on him. It's only his second year.
His third year in Washington?
His third year this year. Last year was his second year. He started as rookie, didn't do too bad.
Yeah, he's still got time to grow.
Their defense is where they need to fix things. And I think they're going to get there. They'll get there. Just give them
I thought they had a good defense.
They do. It's just, can they stay healthy? They have a really good defensive front.
Yeah.
So they have 2 of the best defensive tackles in the game.
I remember last season I was watching some highlights of their games and their defense was just like, yo,
It's really
they were
good.
just
Is their
stopping
offense can
almost everything. Yeah.
their offense can keep up. They'll be fine. But
Anybody got anything else to say about
not
Washington?
really. The NFC is pretty clear cut. There's really only two teams. Washington's a couple of years away.
Yeah.
We'll see what they do in the draft. But
NFC
other,
East is not a it's exciting
I
No,
division.
mean,
it's really not.
It's
not
not.
exciting. If you're an Eagles or a Cowboys fan, but
Yeah, but that's it. You will want like some type of competition. I don't want the same competition with Cowboys.
right,
You get what I'm saying?
I do. But I don't have anything else. This one is really quick. There really is no.
Yeah, it's the East.
Yeah,
NFC.
it's so. I see Philadelphia right now, based on what I see on what they did in free agency. Philadelphia, then Dallas, then Washington, then New York.
Okay, let me ask you this though. What about Philadelphia?
Mm-hmm.
They have in round one they have the 22nd pick. Who do you think they will be going for? Like what?
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. I can tell you right off the bat what I would do. See, I have this little mock draft simulator that I have.
Okay. My draft.
Or not. Well, I'm going to trade their pick 22 to Arizona for pick 27 and pick 90. I'm going to reject that offer. Ooh, that's really. I'm actually going to move out of the first round. I'm going to go trade the 27th pick for the 33rd pick and the 65th pick. Both second round picks. We're
Right.
also giving up a fourth round pick here, I think, which is fine. I'm going to reject that. How about did what's his name retire? Jason
Um,
Kelsey.
Jason Kelsey and what's
So
his other at the
there's
top?
Jackson Powers Johnson, a center at the 20. He's a 27th best player in the draft. Let's
Hmm.
take him. We got what we wanted at a lower level. If that
So
makes sense.
you would give up round one
I'm gonna take Tyler Nubin from Minnesota, safety.
to learn on the what's this fucking safety? Dude?
I don't think they have another safety. So
Yeah, they have two. They just
so I would take Ruke or Horo. That's really what his name is. Ruke or Horo. Good luck saying that fucking name. We'll do the reject. We'll reject. I'm going to take Michael Hall, defensive tackle from Ohio State. I'm going to take Jatavion Sanders, tight end from Texas. He's pretty good. We have the
what do you think you
161st pick. We'll take Layden Robinson, offensive guard from Texas A&M. We'll take Keaton Oladapo, safety from Oregon State. We have
So
a
you
pick back to back. We'll take Justin Agoigbe, defensive tackle from Alabama. Why not shore up the depth chart? That's all you're doing in the 6th round and 7th round.
right.
Joe Milton. We'll take Joe Milton as a quarterback because a lot of people thought he was a first round talent. And that's it. So we took Jackson Powers Johnson, who is the 27th best player in the draft at number 33, first pick in the 2nd round.
Okay.
Tyler Nubin, safety. Every pick that I had is above where they should have gone.
Mm.
Ruke Orohoro, defensive tackle from Clemson. Michael Hall, defensive tackle from Ohio State. Jatavion Sanders, tight end from Texas at pick 90. Layden Robinson, offensive guard from Texas at 161. Keaton Oladapo, safety from Oregon State, pick 171. Justin Agoigbe, pick 172. And Joe Milton, pick 210. We did not have a pick in the 7th round.
Okay. I kind of like the defensive tackle picks.
I mean, they're good picks, but
I could understand the other picks for depth.
right.
I don't know. I'm just looking for to watching them play. That's it. Can't wait.
Yep. So next time, what do you guys want? We have the NFC West and the AFC West.
We didn't do the South yet either, right?
No, not yet. Wait, didn't we start with the South?
No. So we have the AFC South and the NFC South.
We also have the West.
Yeah.
Will we make it in time?
Yeah. We just have to do. We have 4 more to go.
So we might have to do. We could talk about this off stream.
We're gonna do one tomorrow, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Then we have 3 more to go, and then we do it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
and we're done.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
And it'll be just as the day before the draft.
Oh shit!
I might have to debut 2 of them. We might have to. So here's what we'll do. We'll do the AFC South and the NFC South at the same time.
I'd put them an hour apart from each other.
What I'm saying is we'll do them on the same show.
Right.
And then we'll do the AFC West and the NFC West on the same day. Not the same day as those 2, but do you get what I'm saying?
I mean, it works for me.
Like I would sit down.
This took an hour.
Not even.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
we're
even
at
yeah.
the 45-minute mark.
So you'll be talking about the AFC South and the NFC South in one sitting,
Yeah.
and the West in one sitting as well. North,
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Yep.
So yeah.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
So with that.
So anybody got any other thoughts?
No.
Nope.
I'm getting excited for the season to start.
Yeah,
2
me too.
weeks.
Honestly,
2
Heather, I
weeks.
want to see the Ravens and the Eagles at the Super Bowl. It's gonna be a
We'll see.
bird. It's gonna be a bird fest. Bird flew everywhere. With that being said, I want to thank y'all for joining us. Be safe, be well, and have a great night. It's not cool. Be safe, be well, and have a good night. That's it.